Hi everyone, it's Margaret here to share my latest project. I have finally tackled my Marie Antoinette project. I always knew I was going to do one with the Marie Antoinette theme. But anyway, I decided to tackle a journal with that theme, and here she is. I have to say it was a bit of a challenge for me because I'm not used to working with bright, vibrant pinks and blues and those colors. But anyway, that's what Marie was all about. So I wanted to try it, and this is what I came up with. Now, this is the cover, and as you can see, there's a pretty picture of Marie Antoinette there. And I just embellished her little headpiece with a little doodad with a little crystal, a little bit of feathers, and I made this little tiny mask, a masquerade ball mask, which I thought was fitting to the theme. And as you can see, I made it out of fabric and then just embellished it with a little bit of gold paint to finish the edges, a little bit of pearls, the little feather and the little crystal, and I just put that on the top corner to give it a little bit of interest to the cover. I used layers and layers of ruffles here for the cover, and then in the center I used a contrasting blue to frame the photograph of Marie. I made this little blue bow out of silk material, and using some wedding applique, some crystal in pink to embellish the little ruffle at the bottom, which just kind of takes the corner of the page, and then I used little pearls here and there to add a little bit of prettiness to the lace ruffle at the bottom. Now, I experimented dyeing the different pinks, and it took me a long time to get to certain tones that I liked. Sometimes it came out too much in a hot pink color, which I wasn't thrilled about, so I'd dip it back, trying to get a little bit of a softer tone. But anyway, this particular lace came out really pretty, and I'm happy with that. And then I've layered some other little bits of laces from different garments that I had in my stash, and just built it up for a little bit of texture. Now, it is quite thick, and almost to the point that it's so hard to close it, and I had to put a little loop with some seam binding so that it does close. And as you can see, I've created a little bow with the seam binding here. So we will open it up so that we can open the journal. So there you go. Now the first page, again, I concentrated in the pink tones, and with a picture again of Marie in the center. I put little pearls all around to frame the picture, and I had a little bit of this sparkly gold embellishment trim here, and then I created a little a ruffle platform for the picture, and set that on top of this beautiful, like a brocade pink and gold fabric that I had. And again, you can see the ruffle, a little braid trim around. This page is pretty simple. And then I had this beautiful ribbon bow in my stash, and I used that for the corner, which sits on top of the ruffle that is the reverse of the cover page. And just set a few little roses on the ribbon for a little bit of prettiness, and that's that page. The next page is very colorful, very in keeping with the Marie style. I did this page in some little trims of aqua blues, the pink with wedding appliques, and then again layered the pink ruffle on top, and added these handmade chiffon and satin rosettes in the corner. And then in this corner, I layered a double or triple a layer of these beads. It was on a gold trim, and then just a trim of pearl beads that I just layered on top of each other. The trim around the picture, actually, I just tried to mimic the pickups in Marie's skirt. You know, a lot of times she would have these beautiful pickups and embellishments on her skirts. And so I use a silk chiffon for that. And then every so once in a while here, I used a little bow to tack down the gathers. And that's that page. And then of course her famous line, "Let them eat cake." And I added a little bit of mint green leaves underneath the flowers here. And that's that page. The next page, again, using the same pinky colors. Now I gotta tell you, I'm all pinked out. I think I don't want to see pink for a bit. But anyway, this came out really pretty. Again, it's wedding dress appliques that's been dyed in avocado. And again, I used the same mint green leaves to complement this rosette in the center, which I made out of ribbon using another technique that I experimented with. And then I added some pearls. There's a little rhinestone crown here, a little banner that says Paris, and again, layer upon layer of these little snippets that I got from a lady's blouse in a very soft, beautiful pink. And then a couple of strands of pearls here to complement the picture of Marie. And that's that page. The next page, I've always loved Marie's dresses, and I wanted to dedicate a page to that. And what I did was I used a little dress form out of fabric. I made it out of fabric, and then I stuffed it and built a dress on top of the dress form that was typical of something Marie would wear. Now, it's all done in again, this pink and gold brocade, and just using different pieces of trims that I had in my stash, dyed in different colors that complement each other. And then the full skirt, I've just stuffed it with tulle underneath to give it some fullness, and used a little feather just underneath the dress form. And then I added a little crown with some crystal embellishments. And this is a little piece of beautiful gold and ivory trim with pearls that I had to complement the top of the page, and a little bit of wedding applique again at the bottom of the page. But I thought that was so cute. I love this little dress, how it turned out. So this is typical of what Marie would wear. When I was making this journal, I kind of asked myself, what would Marie do? And she was over the top with everything. So I know sometimes you decorate Marie's style to the point of being almost tacky, but that's what Marie was. She was very extravagant, and she just was over the top with everything. So that's what I tried to keep in mind when I was working on this journal. But anyway, I love this page. I love the way it turned out with the little pearls on the edge, and then the center, which is the other side of the spine, is just covered with some little rosettes and little leaves here. So that's the dress page. The next page, I tried to pick up different things that Marie was well known for. And here, I made a little rosette to mimic a headpiece that she would wear. And I added some strands of pearl and a little flower with a little rose doodad here. And then I made a little shoe out of silk, and I stuffed it to give it some dimension. And then I embellished it with some Aurora Borealis crystals and some gold trim, and another little rhinestone piece here with the fan embellishment on the mouth of the shoe. And then down below I made a little fan, again with a rose, handmade rose, and I used a little bit of gold trim here to give it a little bit of interest. Now at the bottom of the fan also you can see I've added a little dangling pearl embellishment and some seam binding, and I think this page is pretty full and says it all about Marie. And that's that page. The final page is the pocket page, and I just decided to leave this pretty simple. I mean, like I said, the journal is so full that I needed to just make this page as simple as possible. I used a ruffle trim that I had in my stash, and that came from a lady's blouse. Excuse me. I dyed it in a pink with using avocado. I added a nice blue satin bow. I used this braid trim with some fringe all around in the gold, and it's ready. You can put any little cards or notes, whatever you wish to store in there. And then the back is just again plain, showcasing a little bit of this brocade fabric. I repeated the braid trim here in the gold and ivory with the fringe, a little ruffle in pink, and then I just added a little bit of wedding applique in pink to embellish the back a little bit. So there you have it. It's like I said, it's pretty thick, but it was fun to do. But like I said, doing the various colors was a little bit challenging for me, but I think it turned out pretty nice. So I hope you like it, and hope to see you again soon with another project. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.